The Good Samaritan. Look at the point raised in the question given below. Talk about them to your partner, the boy or the girl sitting next to you. Write down what you say. The first traveler gave the robbers a good fight. Answer: not true. The men suffered serious injuries. Answer: true. The sight of wounded men frightened the priest. Answer: true. Describe the pitiable state of the men in two short sentences. Answer: the men lay bleeding to death in dirt. The man could barely raise his head to beg for help. I don't want to dirty my hands. Who said this? The second passerby said this. To whom? He said this to himself. I am sure he is no one I knew. Was this a good reason not to help the wounded man? Justify your answer. Answer: this was a good reason to not help wounded men. There is no rule to help others. It is only a humanity. Concern for others in danger. Who helped the wounded man? Answer: a Samaritan who came walking along the road helped the wounded man. Did this man have a reason not to help the wounded man? If so, what was it? Answer: the man did not have a reason not to help the wounded man. It was his love for kind men made him to help wounded men. The wounded man was a Jew. Jews and Samaritans were enemies of centuries. Despite this enemy, the Samaritan helped the wounded man. The fourth traveler had noble and generous feeling. Answer: true. Answer: true. There was something special in the fourth man's act of kindness. What was it? Answer: the wounded man was a Jew. The man who helped him was a Samaritan. Jews and Samaritans were enemies for centuries. Despite this enemy, the Good Samaritan helped the wounded Jewish men. What first aid did the Samaritan give a wounded man? What was the beast of burden in the accident day? Answer: very gently, the Samaritan lifted the man's hand and brushed the dust but his mouth. He took some water and cleaned the man's eye and gave him some water to drink. He put wine on his wound to clean them and make them heal quickly. Then he cried the man to the own his donkey. The donkey was a beast of burden in the accident day. The Samaritan was well to do. Give two reasons. Answer: the Samaritan owned a donkey and cried wine with him. He gave some money to the innkeeper to take care of the wounded man. Who narrate this parable? Answer: Jesus Christ narrated this parable. What moral lesson did Jesus teach through this parable? Answer: Jesus taught the follower to love everybody, especially strangers and those who are in need of help. Now, working with your partner, rewrite this pair of sentences as single sentence. You did not ask me for a loan. I did not give you loan. Answer: neither did you ask me for a loan or Did I give you one? I caught the ball at the boundary line. They lost the match. Answer. I caught the ball at the boundary line and they lost the match. She ran very fast. She caught the chain snatcher. Answer. She ran very fast and caught the chain snatcher. Working with your partner, write down some verb and their noun form. Teach, teacher. Dream, dreamer. Plan, planner. Read, reader. Work, worker. Lead, leader. View, viewer. Win, winner. Loss, loser. Write a conversation between the innkeeper and the injured man. Innkeeper. You lay unconscious the whole day yesterday. How are feeling today? Injured man. Much better. Thank you. How did I come here? Innkeeper. Yesterday I, Samaritan, brought you here on the donkey. You were badly wounded and unconscious. Injured man. Sorry, sir. All my belongings were robbed on the way and I was beaten to death. Now I don't have anything to pay your room rent. Innkeeper. Not necessary. The Samaritan has given enough money. You can stay here until you become strong to go back home. Injured man. Oh good God, has helped me in the form of Samaritan. How nice of him to have helped me a Jew, who were enemies for over 100 years. Glory to God high above. Work with your partner, the boy or girl sitting next to you. Find inappropriate word in the blank. Let, let us the hide behind this tree, said the robber to his companion. Good place. We can see the traveler from this end to the end, said the second one. The road is empty, said the first one. We will have to wait, said the second.